Warm-up with coordination is the first important active physical part after the communicative start of the training. The main functions of this part are: first, to prepare the body for the main parts of training via the activation of the cardiovascular system and its numerous biophysical effects. Second, to reduce the risk of injuries. And third, to train the important performance factor coordination, which improves the athlete's control between the nerves of the central and peripheral nervous system and the hundreds of muscles that execute all possible body movements. During exercise 1 and 2, gallop jumps are performed with swinging the rope forwards and backwards. Pay attention that the swinging of the rope comes more out of a wrist movement than a shoulder movement. In exercise 3 and 4, these gallop jumps are performed with swinging the rope forwards and backwards, so that muscle impulses must be coordinated in a different way. One of the coordinative differences between exercise 3 and 4 is the location of the athlete's center of gravity. Because of the forward swinging in exercise 3, the center of gravity is more forward than during the backswing in exercise 4. During exercise 5 to 8, side steps are executed. This kind of footwork technique is often used behind the table in situations that need a sideward movement. In combination with the swinging of the rope, these side steps must be performed a little bit higher so that the intensity of pushes from the ground must be higher, which is a good training stimulus. In difference to the real performance of striking techniques, in these exercises there is another interconnection between the side steps and the upper body. It is good to train this ability of interconnection because in table tennis a lot of different arm and footwork techniques must be combined. Again, here is to see that the center of gravity during backswing of the rope is shifted backwards, which has an influence on the ability to maintain balance. This ability is also an important skill for table tennis players during all footwork and striking techniques. In exercise 9 to 12, the swinging of the rope has to be combined with cross steps. In table tennis, cross steps have to be executed after players hit the ball with a forehand topspin from the backhand side and must play the next forehand topspin from the forehand side. So a long distance and a maximum time pressure are the two factors when cross steps are performed in table tennis. In these warm-up exercises, the cross steps must have the right timing for the swinging of the rope. The right timing of coordination of feet, legs, trunk and upper body is an important ability table tennis players must have to execute a lot of complex movements in situations with a high time pressure. During exercise 13 to 16, a jumping run is performed forwards and backwards in combination with swinging the rope forwards and backwards. The so-called reactive strength plays an important role in these exercises. The reactive strength is the ability of the muscle tendon units of a player to produce a strong concentric contraction during push-off from the ground after a rapid eccentric contraction during the absorption of the landing energy and a short transition or rather amortization phase. The three phases, concentric, transition and eccentric, are also called plyometric. This plyometric ability of an athlete plays an important role during all footwork movements in table tennis, especially all jumps. So reactive strength or plyometric ability concerns all muscles that surround the ankle, knee and hip joints. Since there are different ground contact times during the execution of footwork in table tennis, these exercises train effectively these different demands because ground contact times during exercise 13 is shorter and different in exercises 14 to 16. As you can see, it is not so easy to execute these exercises because of: first, the high ground reaction forces that appear during jumps on one leg. Second, the aim of a player to pass a certain horizontal distance during the jumping run. And third, the time pressure that exists because a jump has to be done after each single swing of the rope. As a consequence, players and coaches must be patient while trying these exercises the first times. To prepare these exercises 13 to 16, it is recommendable to practice these movement patterns on one spot at the beginning, before trying to pass a certain distance. Especially the execution of the jumping run with swinging the rope backwards is very hard because the center of the athlete's gravity is shifted a little bit backwards, so that the demand on the core muscles is higher to reach a body stability during the jumps. During exercise 17 to 20, double leg jumps are performed with a change in rhythm. So on the first and third lane of the square, 2 jumps are executed on one rotation of the rope. On the second and fourth lane, 1 jump on one rotation has to be done. This shifting of rhythm requires a good body control during these complex tasks. Especially in the corners of the square, adaptability is needed to shift the movement rhythm pattern. This is also an important coordinative ability that is needed in table tennis. Thanks for watching, have fun during training, and please subscribe and ring the bell.